In the beginning of the film, we are shown to the city of Baghdad, where the army agents team came on a mission with their leader, Lu Feng. Lu comes there and meets the leader of the oil factory, who used to work here to control the factory. Actually, the people of the oil company's factory were in big trouble. They were being attacked every day, and that was the reason why Liu's team came here to save them. The factory's leader, Liu, tells that he has to save 400 people here, and we have to save them and reach the green zone. After that, we are shown a man named Chris in the village who had his brother. He says, "Brother, I have brought a mission for you. After completing it, we can get a lot of money. In a bus, some people have to be kidnapped." When Chris hears his brother's voice, he refuses, because Chris never did anything wrong. After this, we see a man named Owen in Chris's village who used to work to get water out of the ground. Chris's village also lacked water. Chris loved his villagers very much. That's why he calls Owen to get water out of the well. Owen now tries to get water out of the well, but he can't. At that time, there was a lot of heat and the people of Chris's village were very poor. Here, Owen says to Chris, "If some money is arranged, we can easily get water out of here. I will bring the money." In the factory, Lu was planning with his team that we have to save the factory people and take them from the highway of death. Only then we can reach the green zone. This road is a shortcut, but very dangerous too. After that, the factory leaders lock the whole system here and store it in a pen drive and keep it in their bag, so that everything is stored in that drive and no one is in danger. Then she gives her bag to her assistant. Actually, the leader of the factory is Luke's daughter. She had a fight with her dad, Luke, because when her mom died, Luke was not with her. Because of this, Luke's daughter was angry with her dad and hated him. After which, everyone is taken to the green zone by bus. Soon they reached the highway of death. Seeing the view there, Luke's daughter was scared because no one had ever gone from there alive. There were cars everywhere, which were in very bad shape due to the accident. He tells his team to keep an eye on all sides and then moves forward with his bus. But there were 2 cars on the way, due to which the road was stopped. Seeing this, Leo's son says that we should stop the bus here, but Leo was not ready to do so. He says, "I know. Why are these cars standing and we can't stop the bus at any cost? We have to get out of here at any cost." When he takes the bus to the cars, there was a loud explosion. Everyone in the bus is very scared. Leo did not stop his bus, it keeps going. In fact, all these buses were made of a special material. That's why they had no effect on bullets and bombs. Leo tells his daughter to stand in the middle of the cars. Actually, we had to get lost. Now when they go ahead, then the lead sees that a big storm of sand is moving towards them, but he does not get scared of that storm and keeps moving forward with the bus. Then Chris's team is here. She takes advantage of the storm and hijacks a bus. That means she took the bus in her hands. As we know that Chris needed money, so he was doing this work. He had agreed to his brother's request. When the storm stopped, they all stopped their buses. Then Luke knows that one of their buses was missing, which also had the leader of the oil factory. Then the girl from his team tells him that I have seen her going to the other side. Luke now calls a helicopter here, so that the bus can be found quickly. In this work, Lu's daughter also says to go with him. Lu took his daughter in the helicopter and went to find the bus. After going a little far, Lu sees a truck from the helicopter. Now he understands that there was no real storm of sand. In fact, the enemies made a fake storm with the help of this truck so that they can hijack our bus. After a while, Lu sees his bus. When he contacts, Lu tells the girls of the team that the Americans from that bus we have kidnapped 5 people, including the oil factory leader, after which Lu contacts his team again and tells the other buses to reach the green zone. Here, when Crispy was moving forward in the car with his friends, Lu drops a bomb on them from his helicopter. Crispy was taking a gun out of his car and attacking the helicopter, which makes the helicopter a little away from them. It was on fire. Chris brought his brother to the ruins. He asks him, "Whose mission is this? Tell me the truth, in which there is so much danger that a bomb is being dropped on us by a helicopter." Then Owen comes there, who was Chris's friend, says that this mission was all planned by him. He had also kidnapped the leader of the oil factory. The purpose of this was to hack all the systems of the oil company, that is, bring it under his control, which would give him all the money he was going to get. The leader of the oil factory also understood that it was Owen who was attacking their factory, so he followed us on the way. Chris here tells Owen, "How can you make such a big plan? And I will not be with you in this plan anymore. Give me my money so that I can go from here." Owen says there is some work left now, after which you will get your money. Chris's brother also says that there is some work left now, but Chris says without caring about anyone that I need my money in the next 2 hours. He said so and left from there. After Chris is leaving, his brother says to Owen, but Owen betrays her and kills Chris's brother. And then Chris goes back to his village. He was very angry with his brother because he didn't tell him the truth. After that, he went out to play with the kids to calm down. Then Luke comes and says that he came here to save his people. "I know you have my people." Chris also replies that he's also saving his villagers. As we know, Chris did this work for money only for his villagers, so that he could arrange water for them. And this was all Owen's plan, so that Chris could also support him. But Owen deceived him. After Paris, Lou goes away from there. After a while, Chris came to a factory where he sees his brother's body. Then Lou was also there. Both of them have a lot of fights here. Sometimes Chris was hitting Lou, sometimes Lou, because Chris felt that his brother was killed by Lou. But when something was about to fall on Chris's brother, Lou saves him. Here he finds out that his brother was not killed by Lou, but by Owen. That's when bullets start pouring on them. Actually, here too, Owen sent his goons to kill them, but they compete with the bullets. Chris drops a bomb on them, which gives a big blow. Anyway, the goons ran away from there. But in this, Chris's car also gets destroyed. They both understood that they have to catch only one person, and that is Owen. Yes, Owen was the enemy of both of them. Chris says that I know where Owen will be at this time. On the other hand, the leader of the Owen factory and some of his people had brought him to the factory, where he tries to open the system. But there was a code on it. When Owen asks the factory leader about the code, he doesn't tell. The factory leader was scared and threatened to kill his son. The factory leader told him that the code is in a pen drive that I had kept in my bag. But I don't know where it is. I just remember that I had caught that bag with my assistant. Then the factory leader's son calls his mom's phone. This will tell you about the location of his phone and bag. Actually, the bag was with Leo's daughter, which was in Chris's village at that time. In the same village, Lou finds out about the green zone of other people. Here his daughters ask him, how can you trust Chris? Lou tells him that he is a good person, thinks about the well-being of people. We can trust him. Then Chris gets Lou's diary, which he picked up and brought to him. He asks him if he likes this girl. You are so lucky that you got such a girl. You always keep her picture in your diary. Lou tells him here that you are wrong. Actually, she is my daughter. Chris apologizes to her for this. Lou tells that when my wife died, I was not with my daughter, because of which she is still angry with me. He says that I came on this mission to save my daughter who works in the oil factory. Chris says that don't worry, everything will be fine. We will save everyone. We will fight together. Then he hears some goons. They compete with those goons. Here they find out that Omin has sent them here, who have come here to take the bag of the factory leader, which was with Lou's daughter. They had a lot of weapons. They had arrested all the villagers. And now they also ask for the bag of the factory leader, which had a pen drive, which had a system code lock. The press gives them that bag. After taking it, they left from there. If they do this, Lou and his daughter were very angry with him. Then, Chris says that he could not put the lives of the whole village in danger. In the morning, Chris asks Luke's daughter what was in the bag. She tells him that there was a pen drive in the bag which could hack the entire system of the oil factory. And the oil of the entire city of Baghdad can be transferred anywhere. This system also smuggles oil, after which they can sell the oil to any country or city. On the other side, we see a German ship whose captain was talking to Owen on the phone. Chris and Lou had left the village, but Lou's daughter thought that they would not be able to stop everything, so she also takes the car and goes behind them. Owen also took his goon bag. He gives the factory leader a bag and asks him to open the lock from the pen drive. As soon as he puts the pen drive in the system, the whole system was on. Owen says to fill the oil in the German ship, but it took 24 hours to do this. After some time, Chris and Lou also reached the factory near Owen's truck. They were competing with his goons. Lou climbs on a pipe and kills Owen's men in a very quiet way. Owen was also watching all this secretly. He tells his men that we have to get out of here quickly, because his work was now done. Oil had been filled in the Germany ship. Chris also goes inside the factory. He came and started killing the goons, then his eyes go out. He sees that Owen is running from here. Now he is running, and follow him. Then he meets Lou's daughter, who took the car and went to them. They both follow Owen now. Here Lou was competing with the goons of Owen in the factory. He teaches everyone a lesson one by one. There comes the leader of the oil factory who says that everything is ruined. They stole the oil from the Ben drive. We have to stop such a big loss. When Chris was following Owen on the way, he jumps his car. Lou's daughter also jumps in the air behind him, but his car had an accident. Chris gets angry at Lou's daughter for giving the car such a condition. Then Lou also took a truck there. Then they both sit in the truck and move forward with him. Chris tells Lou the shortcut to reach Owen. Then he starts leaving the rocket launcher from the truck. Actually, it was the same truck that was used to hijack the fake storm bus. Chris now reaches Owen. He quickly brings his truck into his truck, which is a powerful blow. Owen's car fell far away. Owen was badly injured. When he sees Chris, he runs away with his car. Lou called Chris back to his truck. He was stuck in a ditch and he was trying to get close to Owen's car with the speed of the rocket launcher, because of which his truck was also controlled. He ties a rope to Owen's car and puts his truck in the ditch, and he was stuck with the rope. Owen was laughing at him, but because the car is heavy, Owen's car also falls into the ditch. Lou had left the rope. He goes to a rock with his daughter and falls. And Owen fell into the ditch with his car and died. They both see that they can't see Chris anywhere. They understand. When Chris died, Lou's daughter's eyes are on his diary. When she sees it, it was her and her mom's picture. Lou tells her that he loved her and her mom a lot. He never wanted to separate them. Hearing this, Lou's daughter hugged him. Then Lou's feet are held by Chris from below. The two who were still alive, they pull him up. The two were saved, but now they think how to get out of here. Then Lou comes up with an idea. They should make noise from all sides so that someone can help them. After some time, they are shown. They had caught the German ship that Omin had sold oil to. Water starts to come in Chris's village. This work was done by Chris and Lou. All the villagers were very happy. Then the Lou team comes to him and asks about the next mission. Then Chris also promises him that he will support him in every mission. And with this, the story of this film ends here.